Get in there! Shoot the video! Good morning, guys. We are out here on the front porch today, and I know it seems like we're jumping around a lot, but if you look at the trees behind us and you listen real close, it's really windy, so we're not going to be up on the roof doing any more plywood today, or doing any more of the plywood on the walls. You know, I don't know if you noticed in the last video or not, but I'm not the biggest fan of heights, and although our roof is not that tall and it's really not that big of a pitch, it's enough to get me going. So anyways, I am out here today working on framing up a step for the front porch, and so I got the kids out here with me. We're going to be pouring some concrete with our mixer and getting some concrete going. So just come along for the ride and we'll see what it turns out looking like when we're done. Alright, hey guys, we're back out here again. As you can tell, it's getting kind of late in the day, and I'm covered in sawdust and she's covered in computer keys.
What? I was trying to EMF raise.
EME?
Is that right?
I think it's EMT.
No, that's the... Anyway, I got a lot of radiation.
A lot of radiation.
Haven't seen the sun and...
Well, we got it done, and we just wanted to come out and show you kind of the finished product. It's not completely done. We'll show you in the morning what the final result is after I take the forms and stuff off. But we want to show you what it looks like tonight while it's still green and while it's still wet. You wouldn't want to step on it. It's hard enough you can touch it, but if you push hard enough, you'll put a dimple in it as well. But we will take a look at it here real quick. This is the finished product before it is completely hardened, and my wife is nitpicking every little line in it now, saying if she would have done it, it wouldn't be in there. Well, she didn't do it, did she? No.
It looks beautiful, and water won't sit on it.
Water won't set on it because it'll drain off to the front.
Hey, look at that.
All right, we'll show you in the morning what it looks like. All right, guys, as you can see, it's the next morning. If nothing else, I at least changed my clothes to fool you that it's the next morning. But anyways, I'm out here, and I've already got the forms off. I had to see it this morning. We woke up early before the sunlight this morning and got up and drank some coffee and came out and sat on the front porch and ended up looking at the step before, so I went ahead and pulled the forms off just to look at it. So I didn't have any actually video of that, but we'll take a look at the step. All right, this is what the step looks like with the form off. You can see the form right there. I just kind of set it over to the side for now. I'll get it taken apart and cleaned up here in just a little bit. But the step is a solid step. You can step on it. It's real. Doesn't look real great. Chelsea was determined to get that spot out yesterday, and so she took the trowel after it, and you know, so now it looks like this, but you know, it's all right. She's happy with it, and it functions as a step. The only thing we wish we'd have done was eased the corners. I didn't have a corner trowel or to ease over those corners, and that's the only thing we wish we'd have done. But by the time the dirt gets brought up to it and the gravel, it's going to be up to about here anyway, so you're not going to see any of that bottom. I'm going to get some gravel over here today. This is what the front looks like now. We're getting that pile of lumber moved there. That's some of our building materials we're finishing up with. We're getting that pile moved, and so we're going to have a gravel path that's going to come down here, come down the hill, straight down to about there, and then it's going to turn and go towards where the van is parked, which is going to be our approach once we're done. You see, we got some more building materials this week as well, but we're going to get that done. My grill's getting moved, and we're getting all of this mess cleaned up here, and we're going to get that gravel poured for a walkway. That way when people come to visit us, they have somewhere to walk that's not on the dirt, and they'll have a step to walk up onto the porch with. So we're super excited about that. Plus, now that we've got that step done, we'll be able to finish the railing here. I've got a piece to go there, and then a railing, and then obviously this section here will be open, and then we have railing that'll go from here to here, and this is all the stone that's going to finish that area. And then we have railing that goes from here to the house, and then of course the stone there on the house that we haven't finished yet. So we're super excited about it, guys. Wanted to bring you back this morning and show you that step. You know, for somebody that doesn't do concrete, I wouldn't even say for a hobby. I don't do it for a living, don't do it for a hobby, really don't do concrete. I think it turned out pretty stinking good. Pretty happy with it, and it's definitely thick enough. It 4 inches is what I read online, and from the top of the concrete to the top of the porch was 7 3/4 of an inch, which we read was the right height. And I got it put exactly where I wanted it. You can see my pencil marks there. So I got it put right where I wanted it. Very happy with it. It's square, it's level, it's a little rough, which is good, so you're not going to slip and fall on it, and it's everything that we hoped it would be. My wife's super excited. So, you know, it may not be perfect, but it's perfect for us, and that's all we look for when we're building, is not everything has to be exactly right, because right is a relative term, and we're happy with it. We like it. So guys, thank you for coming along with us on this journey, and we're excited to have that done. And like we always say, live a good journey.